Previously on Maybe the Chosen Ones.
Because of their actions with the Sky Pirates aboard the airship Shahar, the party battled against an air genie as well as several pirates, including Captain Skamal and First Mate Kaylee.
Thanks to Bardic Inspiration, Battlemaster Maneuvers, Fireball Blasts, and Divine Smites, the party defeated all of their enemies and found themselves with a new airship to command.
After searching the airship and settling in for the night, they renamed the sky vessel the Scimitar, because of the genie's weapon left behind.
Then they headed to bed with their next destination set as Shahar, the capital. The Call of Or, Heart of Tannin. The world of Tannin is home to 12 realms, protected and ruled by the Dragon Guardians. For centuries, it has been ravaged by the ever-growing Shroud of Darkness. Just when it seems that all hope is lost, 4 heroes, destined to save the world, answer the celestial calling of light set before them.
Gregor McConnor, the fierce half-elf fighter.
Udan Jadan, the spirited human bard.
Finnegan Stumblebatch, the quick-witted and wizardly gnome.
Dryodalis, the loyal Eladrin paladin.
What lies ahead on this epic adventure for these heroes? Who are, maybe, the chosen ones.
So the ship is ours now.
Yeah.
Well, I was probably up early-ish.
You're up early?
Assume.
Okay.
Because I'm only gone for 4 hours. I feel like I would just be like at the front of the ship, just like enjoying the wind and being in the sky and flying and
Well,
Shy's
Trya,
flying around. Yeah.
I want you to roll an perception
Perception?
check for me.
Oh no.
First roll. Not great. It's 14.
All right, you're just having a good flight.
Okay.
I'm still
I'm
up
king
in
of the
crow's-
world.
I'm still up in the crow's nest. I just like curled up there
Are you
with
asleep?
some blankets and slept.
Yeah, she can't wake up.
I'm
gonna send Shy to go wake you up.
Well, what time is it?
A
Is it like
seagull
early?
texture.
Or
I probably wouldn't wake up.
I mean, it's probably like 7 or 8, maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
I sent Shy up there. I don't know if it's gonna work because she has to find your little smelly salt.
Yeah.
Roll an investigation check for Shahar.
Oh wow, jeez.
Oh.
She got 21.
Okay, she finds the mysterious powder, and she kind of like takes a little bit in her like mouth and just kind of like sneezes it on your face.
Which is
She's
really
like-
intense because
yeah.
I don't like sniff in the. It's like salt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more like I just smell it, but now I like inhale some of it.
Oh.
Gosh. Oh, my nasal passage.
Shy's like on your chest, head and face.
It's like a cat when you wake up.
Yeah.
Hi, Shy. Pat, pat, pat.
She does a
on
little
the
tongue
head.
thing, then flies away.
And it's actually really nice to be woken up not by another human being, just to like kind of
That's
be
valid.
alone.
Right.
And so I just like keep cozy and right there.
Are you just still like huddled in the bowl?
And maybe like stand up and like look around.
Do a perception check for me.
25.
Holy crap.
So you see 2 things. One, in the distance, the near distance, you see the capital city of Shahar. The other thing that you see, significantly closer to you than the capital city of Shahar, is a group of about 20 winged blue dragonborn and Aarakocras, which are like eagle men.
Okay.
And they're all flying towards the ship.
Quick question. The flag that is raised right now.
It's the pirate flag.
Okay, I can't remember. If you
Oh yeah,
changed
we
that.
didn't lower it.
Since I'm up in the crow's deck, that's kind of where you change the flag, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
That's how it's
Yeah,
black
I
flag.
I mean, there's a couple different flag
yeah.
stations on a ship, but
Yeah,
We'll say that's good. So
I take
gotta get a
down
flag.
that flag.
You probably slept in like a different flag.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
yeah. Wrapped up in it.
And I search my person for any like white anything.
I have
search
a white cloak, but I have no
person.
idea.
Or like whatever's around me.
You do find a white sail
Okay.
of surrender.
I raise it up.
Okay.
However, I would do that.
Black sails
And
with white
this takes
flag.
you a while to switch out the
Yeah.
flags. So by the time that you get the white flag up, the group has all landed.
Okay.
Would I notice them at that point?
Yes. You notice them.
I climb down from the crow's nest when I see that they've landed, and after I've gotten the white flag up.
Where are you two? Are you still sleeping?
Sound
And while I'm
Rocking
climbing
and
down
creaking.
in my sending stone, I'm like, hey guys, we've got company on the ship. Over. Gregor, I know you just threw your stone. Go get it.
It echoes around the room.
Can I wait 5 more
Over.
minutes?
Nothing doing.
Is your goat gone?
Yeah, if the sun's up, then my goat's gone. I'm like pawing
Bring
for
it
it.
back. We need a boat goat.
Yeah,
My
you
boat goat!
Go.
Couldn't you bring another? Or is
I
it
can,
once
yes.
per day?
No, it's 3 times per day.
So we should have gotten rid of the bodies. Summoned a bunch of magical pigs.
We kept 2 bodies, didn't we?
Oh, we did.
We
keep-
kept 2.
Okay, at least 2.
I think
Is that
something like
okay.
that.
Oh, okay.
It's quite obvious though that our ship that like there has been a
Kerfuffle?
Yeah.
Skirmish.
You're having a good time with words today, Abby.
Isn't it kerfuffle? That's a word. So they land.
One of our two
Me and you
boys
probably
here.
lock
I'm
eyes.
sleeping.
What?
I'm picking out a new animal from my bag
In
of
my
tricks.
captain-sized
gosh.
bed.
That's right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, it's a
On
dog.
top of
What kind of a dog? This is important.
A mastiff.
Oh, a big dog.
Big owl.
Fang.
Okay. Okay. So right now it's just the two ladies. And,
Hello there.
And a blue dragonborn male steps forward, and he says, "This ship has black sails.
Yep.
We have
right.
been searching for this."
We were too, as it turns out, because we wanted to stop the Sky Pirate menace afflicting Vaayu.
Yeah, we took all these dudes out. If you can't see with your eyes on the deck here, the scorches and the broken glass in the back.
checks his boot and just.
Anyways, we mean you no harm. We're
I
on
want
the
you
same
to
side.
roll a persuasion.
Does she roll with advantage because I'm helping her?
Yes. Oh, it doesn't matter.
21 with advantage, less than.
He steps around and kind of observes the deck, and he looks into the dining room area where you shattered everything.
Scimitars.
The table and food is all rotten and broken and splattered everywhere.
Scorched.
And he just he steps out and he like kind of pokes his head out very inquisitively, and he just says, "You guys did this?
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a long night.
It was a long fight.
And where's the crew?"
We dumped them over the edge, obviously, because they're all dead.
In defense, we attacked.
They
to
were
defend
attacking
ourselves.
us. I mean, they're
Yes,
pirates, for heaven's
right.
sake. We don't need to defend ourselves, Drya. They were pirates.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have to worry about them anymore. So we'll take good care of their ship for you.
Drya, you're making this sound so sketchy.
What is your
Yeah, you have nothing.
what is your intent with this ship?
Well, if you don't mind, we'd like to fix her up and keep it. We'll change the sails.
Because we are traveling around the world, and an airship would be very helpful.
Udon Jadon. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Captain Barash. Tuduruth.
Well, nice to meet you, Captain Barash. It's a pleasure.
I'm Dry Dallas.
Nice to meet you. You are very shiny.
I get that a lot.
The ship has black sails. You are shiny.
Thank you.
Is there a problem, Captain, with
Water
us
is wet.
taking the ship since we have won it with our own blood,
Mortal
sweat,
Kombat.
and tears?
Well, not knowing that the pirates were all dead, we had kind of come here to stop them because we've been searching for this ship with black sails for kind of a long time. But
Well, you can
Yeah.
search no longer.
Keeps getting dumber.
yeah, that's just Josh. That's just Josh.
No, his voice was like, I'm Rush. And now it's, I'm Rush. Yeah.
But actually, we were intending on stopping at the capital, which I assume you are from there?
Yes.
Okay, well,
Just to be clear, you didn't keep anyone alive from the
there's
pirates?
2 bodies that are not
That's-
alive.
Okay, I don't need bodies.
Why?
Why
do you need them?
We were trying to figure out where they were from, so we could go
You know,
stop all of the pirates.
so sorry. We kind
This is
of
like
were
us running a stakeout.
sort of us fighting for our lives, you know, trying to survive or whatever.
But,
This could have been a real career maker.
Well, you guys were too slow, so we had to take care of it ourselves. That's government for you,
The
am I
mayor's gonna have
right?
my head for this.
Yeah.
and,
Slow, bureaucratic, too much paperwork.
you know,
Not
Udon,
enough action.
It's okay.
not enough action.
you know, every
Not
realm
enough
is like
problem
this.
solved.
I don't think we can fix it.
Well, that's I guess I don't want the ship, so yeah, you guys can have
That's
it.
good.
Seriously. Oh, sick. We should probably change the sails though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, please do. Because otherwise,
I thought
more
we
groups
were
like
black
mine will
sails.
probably shoot you down.
Yeah, we'll probably get shot down.
Can
If
you
not
just
by,
not, like,
you know,
escort us to the capital?
Well, I mean, we can do that. It's like 15 minutes that way.
that'd be great.
I mean,
But
police escort. Actually, we need to see the Dragon Guardian.
oh,
So-
really?
Yeah, so,
Do you have like
Do you
an
think-
ink or anything?
yeah, would that be difficult?
We have a. I guess I'm tired because Josh was like, yeah, it's a city. There's lots of inns.
No ins in the capital.
It's one of my bits. I'm working on a stand-up routine. What do you guys think?
All of us have, at one time or another, been able to meet the dragon, but it's not like we're like tight.
Yeah, that's fine.
well,
We just need to have an audience with him. So if you could connect us with someone who is a little
Her,
type.
Gota.
Gota. Goat?
Yeah, I would write that down.
I don't think. I don't think we should get the dragon's name wrong.
Gota.
Sure.
High in the sky was a lovely girl.
Okay.
Breathing fire over the hillside. Now there is no lonely goat or flock.
Or hills.
They're all
We'll go wake the rest of our party since we.
Oh, there's more of you.
Well,
They're
yeah.
crew.
there's-
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Oh, I was. So it wasn't just the two of you who took out a whole pirate ship.
I mean, we could have been. I mean,
Easy. In our sleep.
they barely helped anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
It was you guys against the genie for.
that's true.
That's true.
I did
Take out a
smite
genie.
it.
And then it was Finnegan against the ship.
And
Still
then
kind of
you
a
against Skamal and Kaylee.
Yeah, we're kind of split up, but we got it done. But yeah, we got 2 more
They'll help
members
us.
in our party.
Fly the ship, because
Okay. And
I
I mean, we can help
That would be actually.
Oh, fly
That
it.
would be great.
make it go a little faster. Maybe. I don't know. It
You can
seems
get out
pretty
and push.
damaged.
Well, the sails aren't damaged.
just the rest of
Yes, I suppose that's valid. All right.
it. I'll go get our
Where are
friends.
these two friend people?
I'm like below decks in the pantry, just looking around for something to put in my coffee.
Oh.
Seems like Skamal like to drink black coffee. Don't like it.
Yeah.
sad.
As far as drinking consumables, you find black coffee, and you find like a
Rum?
grog.
Pirates were a bunch of animals. Where are the daiquiris?
Hey Finnegan, what you doing?
Oh, I'm just looking around, seeing what they had in their stock. It seems like they liked to live a little lean. No sugar, no creamer, no nothing. Oh, this is my dog, by the way. He's gonna be with us today.
Oh, you pretty. So is it a mastiff?
Yes, it's a mastiff.
Oh,
so I
it's
can
a
ride
puppy! I
You
start petting
absolutely
the
can.
dog.
And it bites your face
They're
off.
super wrinkly, aren't they?
That's
I think so.
They
They're
got the
like,
big, like,
yeah.
slobbery cheeks.
Yeah, they're like the ones that like.
Depends on the kind of mastiff.
I just start petting him. I forget completely why I went down there. Because there's a dog. Oh, so 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I thought I came down here for something.
By that point,
just like,
Udon would have
where
been
did
like,
they go?
"Oh my gosh, what is taking?"
You're just
this
awkwardly
so
up there with a
long?
dragonborn.
Please excuse me. I'm sorry. And I go down and I'm like, "What? Gregor, pull yourself." Oh my gosh.
You drink so much grog, man. It's so early.
Jeez, you guys.
Grog o'clock somewhere.
I don't mean to be rude or ruin your morning, whatever, but we got some company upstairs. So
Are you talking to Gregor or us?
I'm talking to all of you.
Yeah.
Who are-
Gregor is literally.
Oh yeah.
He's upstairs, like, and
But
then
I'm talking to you two.
Oh.
What's with the dog?
Oh, you know, I'm just trying to see what the bag of tricks has got in it. You know, it's early.
I grab a cup of coffee
Yep.
that I assume is down there, and I go up and I go into.
You know what would have been funnier is if Gregor walked out of the captain's quarters and there's just a ton of blue dragonborn just there.
like the classic, like just
Yeah.
a towel, like
Toothbrush sticking out of his mouth.
toothbrush sticking out of his mouth. Classic. Okay, I bang on the captain's door.
Good morning, me first mate. Come on in.
Sup, Cap? We got company.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dragonborns. It's okay. We're cool.
And Eric Ogres.
And Eric Crocus. Eric.
Eric
I don't know how you're supposed to
Eric.
pronounce it.
Bird people.
Eric
Yeah.
Crocus.
That's how you pronounce it.
Anyways, they're here, and they're from the capital, and Dry and I talked to them, and you know they don't want to take us in or anything, and we get to keep the ship, which is pretty rad. We should probably change the sails though because people will probably be looking for the ship and might shoot us down. So that's something to think about. But either way, we should get dressed, get ready, and go to the capital.
Oh, yeah. Little. Wait. Oh. Yeah, okay.
I think Gregor needs coffee.
Do you need some coffee?
Oh.
All right. I go out and tell the other men, I'm like, hey, do you guys mind, getting the ship ready to go? Does anyone want any coffee?
Yeah.
Like, so many hands shoot up.
We have eggs and sausage and...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11? Is that right? Did I count right?
And then there's like a slightly shorter Eric up right in the back who's just like, me too.
Oh,
He
sorry.
flies up.
Well,
He's a hummingbird.
fill up with coffee and bring up some.
I search the captain's cabin for clothing. 3, I roll a 5.
You find draped across one of the like chairs by the table. You find a cape.
A cape?
That's
Okay.
it.
Did they have like a wardrobe in the captain? In the
Yeah.
Shakespeare's
cabin?
wardrobe.
They have they have a wardrobe. It's a magic walk-in closet. My wife made me put in this walk-in closet on the ship. So it's mostly high elf woman clothes.
Yep.
You're a high
That's
elf.
exactly what's in
High
there.
elf.
Alright, well I was butt naked sleeping, so I wrap the cloak around the cape around my waist and I walk out on the deck
It's like-
just shirtless.
Okay, so you walk out looking like a kilt-wearing Highland captain.
Heck yeah.
So, do they escort us? Do we fly?
Yeah, you successfully made it to the capital city.
Do you steer?
Yeah, I do. I take the helm and the wheel and
I casually come up and quietly, so none of the dragonborn, hear, like, do you, know what you're doing?
Are you still just wearing the cape around your waist?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to you as well. Greg, I do want some articles of clothing. I can make you a captain's hat if you'd like.
Is it shiny?
Yeah.
Yes.
Captain's hat.
Aww.
Did you just say you can make me a hat?
Absolutely.
Would it disappear
You've
in
never
an hour?
been more useful.
What's a wizard good for if it's not making hats?
Quartermaster, you may make me a hat.
We should buy him a hat, a real hat.
Yeah.
You guys need to stop buying me things. You do too many nice things for me,
It's
and
been
I never
so
return
long.
the favor.
You guys got Finn that lucky stone.
Yeah.
We did.
And it's still making my rolls absolutely ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah.
It adds 1 to like everything. Up to
Yeah.
It's magic
It's
items.
a lucky stone.
Man.
It's
When did you
attunement,
get that?
isn't it?
Yep.
It's been a
I
while.
didn't know that was such a great item.
It's really good.
You got it for free.
We got it for free.
Actually, you pickducketed the guy you got it from for free.
That's right, you did. Oh my god.
Yeah. Dang,
That
why
was back
doesn't
in,
Udon pickpocket anyone anymore?
It was back
Her
during,
sleight
like,
of
one
hand
our
is plus
spa
11.
days, wasn't it?
Close to that. What?
Her sleight of hand is
Am I a rogue or
Plus
am
11.
I a bot?
We don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I just realized we both need to do more sleight
When
of
running
hand.
side by side, it's just difficult to tell the difference.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so yes, Udon, to answer your question, I do know what I'm doing. It's just flying an airship even after 20 years. It's like flying an airship. You never forget, because I don't know if there are bikes in this world. So
What
it's
should
like
I
riding
do
your
on the
it's like
ship?
riding a bike.
Stand there and look pretty dry.
And
I could
the
do that.
feel of the cool, crisp cloud and wind on your bare chest and shoulders, and
And a
the
hat.
way that your legs breathe when you're wearing naught but a cape.
I'm a kilt.
A kilt.
Oh, killed. Okay.
Oh yeah. So one of the things I wanted to do before we made port was see what the ship had in its stores. For instance, like all of the crewmates' footlockers. What kind of clothing did they have with them? What kind of weapons did they have with them? And you probably don't have everything written down, to a T. But like, did they have treasure in their hold? Did they have?
Well, we got the treasure from the captain's quarters.
Oh, the treasure. That was the main and only real treasure.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
because they typically would, they would transfer it back to their main island.
Okay.
And then split the booty there.
Gotcha.
Yar.
But we don't know what that is.
You might.
Oh.
Oh.
As for the things that the crew members had, I mean, you find in their footlockers, you find things like, basic clothing, boots,
like 1 and 2 sets.
some
Scimitars.
weapons. You find scimitars. You find
Cutlasses.
We should put the scimitars
find
like
some-
on the
you
edge
find
of the ship.
some cutlasses. You find some crossbows.
Okay.
There's a decent little armory in there.
All the weapons and stuff I think we can keep. And the clothes I imagine is just dirty and rank,
Yeah.
which we could
Yeah.
I don't know, wash, but
I don't really want to touch
It's
Is there a bunch of... Oh, sorry.
what?
I was gonna say, are there like a bunch of lockets with like treasured family members inside or something? Just a bunch of
Letters
sentimental
to Mum.
garbage.
There's no sentimental garbage.
Good.
we could sell them to a tailor. And
The clothing?
yeah, because I mean, clothes was it took a lot of work to make clothes back in
I
the olden
suppose.
days. So
Give them to the orphans.
donate them to an orphanage.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I mean,
Here
It'll
orphans
be too
have
big
these
for 'em.
adult-sized clothes.
oh yeah, that's
It's
Here's a
adorable and
shirt.
precocious.
oh, you know what? We should find some laundry ladies in town and have them launder
Yeah.
the
Okay.
or laundry
Also-
men.
The sails.
Oh, the sails stay. They're so badass. They're
Right.
black. Look at that.
We could leave the white flag up.
Well, yeah.
Or just get a different flag.
Like a cooler flag?
A cool.
We need a-
Can I make a flag?
Can it be
We don't make
iridescent?
No.
Oh.
Maybe I'll think about it.
I guess it'd be kind of hard to find
Yeah,
a color.
Another
like
thing
that.
we could do is we could just slightly modify this. Like we could have diagonal black and another color. We could change it up. I don't want to lose the black.
What
'cause
about
black's
like
so cool.
blue or like navy or something?
Paint edges of it.
Navy
Or-
sail, blue maybe, yeah.
Or red. Like
Oh,
the blood of our enemies.
black
Like,
ship, red sails. There's some because the hull is black, right?
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the black. I don't want to lose the black.
Yeah, black pretty cool.
Well,
Did
We
your
also need
family
to
send
do it.
word around the realms that Skamal and his crew are dead?
Well, the thing, it's kind of nice to have that intimidation factor, right? I mean, what if they think we're the dread pirate Skamal when
I
we
mean-
ride up on them? Is that so bad?
I wonder how many realms they were known in, because once we leave Vaayu, I don't know how
You'd
many.
think they'd be known throughout
Right.
the 7 seas.
And we also
Seven.
need to fix the ship,
Skies?
because it's very, very broken
That's right.
and damaged. Oh, we probably have to repaint the name if it has the name on the side.
Oh, that's true.
We lower
What was-
Finn down.
Is that a punishment for burning the whole thing?
Well, let's get to port.
Yeah.
Let's harbor this thing.
All right, you've gotten to port and harbored this thing.
Okay.
Is there actually a skyport in the capital?
No, there's
Okay.
Because airships are not actually that common.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a place like there's just a place that you can tie the ship to.
We take
it's
one
just
tiny
kinda-
rope around a stick.
Yeah. Word picture.
Oh, yeah.
This city that you see, there's a big, massive floating rock almost, in this floating island, and then floating above that base are a bunch of smaller, like 5 to 10 acre sized floating rocks that are all spread apart. And those have various shops and buildings on them and housing. And then surrounding the whole area are floating guard towers. It's a very impressive floating site.
Yeah, we better go to the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just going right to the dragon. Do you guys not need health potions or?
Do we want to fix the
Things.
ship? Like find someone to fix it?
All right. Well, should we make our whole list of things that we want to do first, and then execute them?
Dragon, fix the ship. Do we
Laundry.
need potions?
Oh yeah. We
I have-
drop
Gotta
off
do
all the
laundry.
clothes.
Laundry. What are the stores in the town?
Okay.
I ask Barash. What are your local sites?
So there's the famous Shemaim Palace. That's where the dragon Gota lives. This is where the high mages are based out of. There's a arts gallery run by it's run by Hidari. It's called Galleria Galore. Cloudy Drink Tavern, Hyperion Smith and Building, Shava's Clothing and Jewelry, Enchantments. There's an alchemy shop, and then there's a temple to Einsof. It's pretty neat. That's
Oh, you guys.
yeah.
We could go pray over our journey.
I have a theological question for you.
Priorities. Yes.
Are you closer to Einsof when you go into the ore or when you're in the temple?
I think, well, the ore, but, you know, Einsof can use his light spirit Ruach to reach others not in the ore. So, I don't really need potions. Do you guys need potions?
I don't have any, and they would have come in handy in the last fight.
Probably.
I'm okay.
You already
Oh.
got the total added from the ship. So, what's in our group fund?
What's our group fund? Yeah.
2,600.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, if you guys want to get potions, I have 2 of each kind, so
Yeah.
that's
I'm
fine.
good.
Do you want one regular, one greater potion?
Potion. Doink. Yeah.
It'd be about 300 for a greater and a regular.
Okay.
Unless the guy gives us a good deal.
Who knows?
Flirt.
I love a good deal.
Hey, you should give my friend Gregor cheaper potions. 22 persuasion. I bat my eyes.
Make a cake pillow.
Persuasion.
Yeah, make my cloak pillow. Well,
Okay, fine. It worked. Here, have potions for
For-
cheaper.
for how
So
much?
that's
30
what's in my
gold
store.
pieces for the normal one.
Okay.
150 for the greater.
So 180.
No, 180.
From the pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, 180. That's pretty good.
Okay, you got your potions. That was fun. You need to do a voice for that person.
Cool. What else do we need to do here? in
Go to the
city?
clothing store and
yeah,
then
right.
the fix the ship.
I need to look for laundry.
So there
What,
is
Matt?
the clothing and jewelry shop.
Now, all the shirts and breeches I throw in a big sack, and I rent a cart at the docks, and I wheel it to the tailor. I offer 5 gold for it.
Perfect. That's more than it is. So great.
So the
You
cart.
bring them all to Shava's, which is a clothing and jewelry store run by Shava.
Is this like super high end?
Yes.
No. Here's some pirate rags.
I've got about 20 shirts and 20 breeches that need to go to wash. Get your best girls on it.
And so Shava,
They could be guys.
she's a female Aarakocra. So this
Get your
like,
best birds on it.
so this regal,
Throw them in the bird bath. Sorry.
this regal eagle woman.
Regal Eagle?
The re-eagle woman. She approaches you and she's looking at the things and she says, "You want to keep these?"
I'm gonna throw them on the ship in case we have guests, crew.
It might take a while.
Oh, how long?
It's very dirty. It's going to take at least a day.
Well, that's fine. We'll come back for it because we gotta go to Baadal and come back anyway.
Baadal? You're going to Baadal?
Yes.
Oh my.
You know.
I know it's hard to get to right now.
You're sounding cryptic. What's the matter?
It's... There's a storm. And there's been a storm for a while.
Well, how long? And what sort of storm?
About a month. A lightning storm.
And I also said dry, about the clothes. I mean, do you want to climb to the top of the main mast and plate mail all day? No, I don't think you do.
Yeah,
So that's why
that
pirates
seems-
and sailors...
I mean, it is mithril, so it's really light.
30
But-
gold pieces to wash all
To wash?
I don't think it would.
It's a deal,
be...
and I'll take it out of my personal storage.
What a good captain.
Oh, and another thing I do need to do is go to the smith and get my armor repaired because...
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Do you think they could fix the ship?
So the Hyperion Smith and Building is run by Heskin, who is a male dragonborn, and Navi, who is a male Aarakocra.
Ah.
What?
Navi.
Navi.
What's...
Hello.
Oh, Navi.
It's gonna be like a blue jay, Aarakocra.
Oh yeah.
He's super annoying.
Yeah.
Blue dragon.
Listen, listen.
Watch out.
Okay. I've got this armor that
okay.
is dented because I was in a fight, and I tell him the whole story of the fight. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Let me draw the map.
And it's missing an AC point as a result. So could you hammer that back out?
The dink.
Be very careful with it. It's an heirloom.
Yes, this is a very fine piece.
Thank you.
Yes, I can fix this. It's not the worst I've seen. I can do this in half a day, 50 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Do you got anything for sales, Smithy boy?
Do I? And he points to like a weapons rack behind him of all these fine swords that he's been making and armor pieces.
So
the ship.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
fix ships?
It's literally on the sign, Dryad.
I just want to hear him say it.
I don't,
thought that
but
was a typo.
but Navi does. Navi! And the Aarakocra blue jay walks out. What do you need?
Our ship needs to be fixed.
Ooh, how much damage are we talking?
I mean, the sails are great. The deck
Okay, I
is
don't
a
do
little
sales anyways.
The
What?
previous owner burned the floor.
and broke the back window.
Yes.
Yep.
The scimitar, though, is there deliberate.
Yeah, don't
touch it.
that.
Don't even look at it.
Don't even look at it.
There's
He's
a
like
giant scimitar. on the
Taking
floor.
notes. He's like taking notes, and he's like,
Okay.
And then the railing on the top by the ballistas is a little.
And if you find any dead bodies, it's okay. They were pirates.
Do you wash out bloodstains?
Yeah, the deck's a little.
And
My
And
Navi
you might
paint
do
job.
a thorough clean
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Deep clean.
Navi,
Especially the captain's quarters.
Navi says, give me a
Yes.
second. I'll be right back.
I threw the sheets in.
That's. No, you
And Navi
threw them
Oh,
out.
we should have gone in.
Oh yeah,
you
you
threw them out.
Over
Oh yeah, that's
Over
right.
their bodies.
Navi flies to the ship and kind of does a once-over, viewing
Oh.
everything, and
Oh, wow.
and flies back in about 10 minutes. And it's just like, based on the amount of work and materials, it's going to take me about probably 5 days and I don't know, probably 1,000 gold pieces for all of the pieces, all the things that I need.
What do you say to 3 days and 750?
Your main
I took dry out.
your main mast is basically not it's not there for much longer.
Oh, I didn't know the master.
I didn't know that either.
Dude, you slept
It's
up
the
there.
center of the ship is where the most of the damage was.
Oh, that's true.
17
Yeah.
persuasion.
I think it.
I think
That's
we can-
okay.
I don't
Fair
think we can
work, fair
persuade time,
price.
Brian.
Yeah, well,
Um,
I think it's less time for more money or less money for more time. I think it has to be
Can't be
that
both.
way.
I think we're fine with the price.
What was the price again?
1,000 for 5 days.
Okay, yeah. How much do we have in the group fund?
2,400.
Let's do it. Guys, we have a ship.
I want
Let's
a
do
nice
it.
ship.
Unless one of us wants to learn how to fix this stuff.
I mean, I
we
know.
have
how to
time?
do
It's
it.
longer, yeah.
A large
We'll probably do it wrong.
part of the cost is coming from the materials
Oh.
needed. I mean, he basically needs to replace the deck.
Yeah.
Actually, Navi,
Is there a place we could hire on some crew, like a carpenter?
I mean,
Can
there's.
we hire you?
No.
Can we ride along?
This is my best friend here, and we do
Aw.
work together. It's kind of our thing, you know. Ever since
So
high school, we
nice.
wanted to open a shop together, and then we did, and here we are. So, nope.
Maybe we can go to the tavern and see what lowlifes need some work.
We want lowlifes on
Drop-
our ship.
You're not
I'm
gonna.
just saying we don't have to pay them very much.
Assume they're low lives because they're out of town.
Just because
we
you're in
need
a
to
bar in the
find
morning doesn't
somebody.
mean you're a lowlife.
We need to find
Very
people
passionate about
who are
this.
passionate about our cause.
Can we have
so they'll
auditions?
do it for free. It's called volunteers
Oh.
who believe in the goal. Pay them in exposure.
Exposure.
I dropped it.
Everything
Sorry.
hurts
It'll be a
hearing people say
great
that.
experience.
Okay, so
Such a sick.
we'll let our ship get fixed up in 5 days, and
What are we gonna do for 5
we
days?
need to go to Baadal, and we need to go to the temple.
Are we gonna be
We
able
still
to
have
make
our-
it to Baadal without the ship? Oh, sorry.
Hippogriffs.
Oh, right. That's right.
How have you been flying all this time, Finnegan?
Yeah, Finnegan forgets about his animals so quickly.
Yeah, remember Byron?
Who?
Well, jeez. Oh, Loon! I haven't seen Loon for so long.
Yeah, that's okay. She's
But you have Featherbeat,
Yep, I have
Pecker.
Featherbeat.
So, do we want to go to the dragon then?
Yes.
Yeah, how are we looking right now? Like, are we? We probably look pretty rough after
Also,
that fight.
Yeah, I mean,
we rested though. I mean,
I mean,
But-
like our apparel and stuff.
Yes.
Like, we should maybe dress up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I make a quick stop at the enchantment shop?
absolutely.
I almost envision when I go to the ore, my clothing and armor just kind of cleans itself. I don't know if that makes sense.
Car wash.
Nice.
I might want to go try to buy a musical instrument because we're a band.
What kind of musical instrument? I haven't played one.
I was thinking flute or harp because I think harp is very
Harp is
celestially. Yes. So, and I feel like I may know how to play it. I don't know.
Do it. I like the sound of
So-
a harp.
Sure.
Can I go to the Galleria Galore?
Yeah, we're gonna do Finn first because he.
Yes.
wanted to
Okay,
pick first.
cool. So I'm gonna bring this druid spell scroll in and ask to make an exchange.
Okay, so you enter the enchantment shop run by Sundar.
Ooh.
She's a female blue dragonborn. What can I do for you?
Hi, I picked up a spell scroll and found that it is not compatible with my studies, so I was wondering if I could bring this in and exchange it for a scroll of equal or lesser value.
What's the spell?
It's Entangle. It's a fairly useful one, I imagine.
Yes, I like it. What are you hoping to get in return?
Well, I was wondering if you had any first level spell slots. I mean, I'm thinking that spell scrolls.
Give me more slots.
I would love to buy slots.
Great.
Maybe something that'll aid us in communication. Maybe something that can send messages across the realm.
Yes, I think I have just the thing.
And she goes and finds something.
What I was thinking of.
Okay, and roll a persuasion check for me to try to just do an exchange.
So stupid. Nat 1.
No.
I think I do need maybe 50 gold pieces for this. It's very useful.
Okay. Yeah, and then I remember like all the money we got from Gregor's family, and I breathe a little easier.
I go to the music store. Anyone going with me? Sure.
Yeah, I'll go with you as well.
Yeah.
Musical.
Okay, so the music shop is named, Galleria Galore. It's run by Hadorai. He is a male high elf, and he's standing there, and he is kind of like sitting cross-legged on his workbench, playing a lute.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I am looking for some harps.
Some
If you
harps.
have any.
We have some harps, and he kind of like puts his lute down and does a little front flip off the thing,
Well
and he
Oh my god.
goes to
There's a little
a
extra.
he goes to a curtained area. and he just pulls the curtain back, and there's like 3 like really magnificent harps.
Should I get the big one?
not very
It
travel size.
probably weighs about 150 pounds.
I'm pretty strong. But I'll try this little one.
We could stash a giant harp on the ship.
Aw.
It'd be a
We
it'd be
could.
like
How much is
Bring it out
it?
for music night?
For the
Yeah.
big one.
music.
This is handcrafted.
Okay, that means it's expensive.
1,200.
You know? That's yeah.
This harp took 4 years to make.
Oh god.
I used a single chisel.
Why?
So how much is a normal harp? The small
We're
one.
talking about the hand-sized one, and that'll be probably about 100 gold pieces.
You know, is there any way you could, maybe lessen that for, say, an Eladrin from the ore?
My roll of persuasion check with advantage.
Nat 20! Give it to me for free.
I'll give it to you for 40.
Nat 20, okay.
He looked.
Well, I think that'll do fine. Thank you. Here's 40 gold.
Okay.
I have a...
Brilliant. Who else is here that I see? Maybe. Is anyone else in
Me.
the shop?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, friends.
Have any
Do you
magical instruments, perchance?
want magical instruments?
Magic.
Music is
Music is magic, like he said. None of them are enchanted per se, but they are all able to be easily enchanted, and there's the enchantment shop down the way. So buy an instrument here, buy an enchantment there. It's kind of a thing that we do.
I'm looking for an instrument one of my old crewmates used to play, called the hurdy-gurdy.
A hurdy-gurdy?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know how a harp will sound with our band, but I
Harps
just...
are beautiful, always.
Absolutely.
Can I do a check to see if I,
Nope.
remember how to play it or anything?
Sure.
So it's the hurdy-gurdy's is
Disadvantage.
higher than
Disadvantage!
You're not in the ore.
Yeah. Well, what check would it be, like?
Intelligence.
Intelligence? I have 0 intelligence, so... 10.
You'll get there.
Okay. There's potential. There's potential.
It doesn't sound like a 3rd grader learning piano.
Okay, good. Right.
What else do you want to do? Oh, he does have hurdy-gurdies, by the way.
how much?
Sorry, I forgot. It's 50 gold pieces.
Buy it. But I don't want Udon to see me buy it.
My passive perception is 16.
You see it.
Unless I keep eyeing it and I
You go to the
"Yeah, you
far
want it."
counter.
I'm not a reader.
I watch him do this and say nothing.
Oh.
And I'm just like,
Finn, are you getting any
the
instruments?
power of
I'm
music!
like taking I want to talk to the shopkeeper one-on-one.
Okay.
And I want to say, so I can sort of make the sounds of instruments with magic, but I'm really only able to do songs I've heard before. If I tried to write something on my own, it would just come out like garbage. Is there anything here that could show me how to, compose something of my own? Any scrolls or texts that I could study?
I have a book on basic music theory.
Aww,
Oh, it comes with a little pan flute in a plastic baggie.
It does.
I literally could have taught you basically.
He wants to do it secretly.
It's too embarrassing to ask.
That's it's a novelty pack of 10
Intimidated
gold
by how
pieces.
good I am.
Okay.
I just thought of an idea that we could do. Well, I pull Finn and Gregory aside in a different aisle. Guys, we could put together a musical routine for Udon for her birthday whenever it is.
Put on a little concert.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be great for her?
It's her birthday.
What day is it now?
Let's try to ask when her birthday is without asking when her birthday is.
Okay.
I'm really bad at that, so it's up to you guys.
Udon starts playing her, or no, she just picks up a violin and starts playing it. Well, I got a 10, so it's okay, I assume.
Do decent, yeah.
It's
It
not
sounds-
great.
it sounds
Try
like-
another one.
Yeah.
Just looking.
The instrument's full.
And I'm just
My flutes are broken.
This is a good shopping
The
day.
guy starts crying.
Oh.
Pardon me, sir, do you have any ocarinas?
Yes.
And it says no Song of Time. And the guitar section says no Stairway.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Are you
How
buying
much
it?
are they? What kinds of
Yes, we have them. They're all, we've got a red one, a blue one, and a black one.
Black scales. Which one has the Triforce on it?
They all.
I'll take a black one.
so
How
well.
much are they?
20, 25?
It's an officially
Sure.
licensed Nintendo
I'll
product.
do it. 25, you said?
20.
20 gold.
Yep.
What do you say to 15?
I say roll a persuasion check.
Ooh, play it for him.
We are so good.
Technically, I have a 32, but I rolled a nat 20.
Dang.
Yeah, sure,
Wow.
you can have it for 15. Go for it.
Cool, thank you.
With a 32, just take it. I mean, come on. Wow.
Okay, so I took the black ocarina.
Were there any other errands we had?
Dragon.
The dragon. That's the last
That's the big
most
errand.
important one.
That's the big one.
So we go to the palace
The Dragon.
with the dragon.
Okay, you go to the palace.
All our new shopping stuff is on the wagon I rented.
Yeah, it's just in a heap. I'm playing my harp as we go there. We're
And
trying
you
to.
see.
I got a nat 1 performance check, so
Okay.
Ow, my tears.
I'd break a skin.
And you guys do
Just tension cringing.
Yeah. Can I bring this back? It broke.
I'll get better, I promise.
So you guys are going to need to fly
Oh.
to the next island piece.
Our
So we go get our
hippogriffs to the unnamed hippogriffs.
Come on, Raynook.
You take the wagon back
To the
to the ship.
Back to the boat.
Yeah, so you see this really tall, very open palace built for a dragon. It's got a lot of like roost places, kind of like random poles sticking out from around the outside walls for the dragon to perch on. Massive swinging door. There are a bunch of Dragonborn and Aarakocra guards outside of the door, and they stop you.
Pardon me, my lords. We wish to see the great dragon.
Oh, you do?
We do.
Why?
We have urgent business with him.
Her.
Sort of. We have
You
urgent
knew this.
business with him. World-changing business, if you don't mind. In order to prove our worth to you, we did capture the dread pirate ship with black sails,
The Edge Shahar
which you will find in your
city.
on the docks in the city.
If you check with your captains,
Barash.
you can give an account of
He
our
actually,
deeds.
he can just look up and see it from where from where you guys are.
We're so
Because
tacky.
of how open the whole
yeah, I
city is.
suppose.
So he sees it and he's like, that one?
Yeah.
You did that.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yes.
roll a persuasion check for me because I'm having a hard time believing this.
Good thing Abby's rolling.
22.
Man, I just really trust you for saying
I know.
She's so likable.
it.
So charismatic.
So, who are you guys?
It's complicated.
We're
In a band.
the
Doesn't matter who we are, sir. It matters that we need to see the dragon.
That's sketch. But he
But-
trusts you.
right.
Doesn't matter who we are. This is well planned.
It doesn't matter who we are. You're gonna let us in.
Doesn't matter who you are. I'm gonna let you in.
Yeah. See? Great. Perfect.
No, so yeah, I mean you've done a relatively good job of not being sketchy. So
Next time we'll let Gregor explain who we are and see what he says.
Yeah, just swear at him.
I don't swear anymore. I'm a knight now.
He's a Sir Knight Captain.
So now.
Sir Knight,
Sir
Captain,
Captain.
Lord of wherever you.
Yeah, his title's gonna be really long by the end.
Yeah, dang.
Anyways,
Yes.
they let you in.
Mm-hmm.
And you go into this big open palace, and at the very far end from you is a really big, really comfy, throne. But it's more of kind of like a bed, and the dragon is kind of curled up in it, and she's just kind of staring at you all.
Is it a full size?
It is a young
dragon.
dragon.
She's blue.
Blue. She has a very sleek face.
Gota. It is a pleasure to be in your courts.
I fear that I don't have the same privilege of knowing your name already.
I am Udan Jadon, and these are my
I'm
compatriots.
Neil as heck.
Yes,
Yeah, so
I
me too.
kneel as well. And I introduce everyone. This is Dryadalis, an Eladrin from the Ore. And then I look at you for a second, should I use your real name?
And I know
And this is
Oh, wow.
Finnegan Stumblebatch. And I'm like, is that your real name for a second?
We don't know.
1,000-yard stare.
This is Finnegan Stumblebatch, wizard of the highest order.
And this is my puppy.
And this is his puppy. and this is
Captain Sir Gregor McConnor.
Captain Sir Gregor McConnor.
Captain. My goodness.
This is yesterday.
Self-proclaimed.
To what can I owe the honor of this prestigious company before me?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna fish out one of the keys of the Vaayu realm.
Yeah, the feathers.
Yes. We are on a mission from Einsof. We were elected by him to take care of the darkness that's in this land, and we've been going from territory to territory, ridding them of their darkness.
And now we're here to do it in Vaayu.
To do it in Vaayu, yes.
That is, my good news.
Indeed.
And she's looking at the feathers and she's just like, I haven't seen a temple key in a very long time.
Right, and we're wanting to head to your Temple of Air to cleanse your portal using your dragon scale, which is why we are here.
Oh. I see. Dragon scale. We've been holding on to these for so long. I didn't think that anyone would be coming for them. Yes, I will give it to you. I don't require anything. I am honored, and I've heard news. I've heard news of your party and the things you've done. I do have a
Hopefully not too many things.
non-obligatory request.
What is it?
The island city of Baadal.
Yes.
It is.
What about it?
It's been under attack by something, and we just don't know what it is. There's this lightning storm that has been surrounding it for a month, and we cannot get communication in or out. We cannot get in or out.
We actually were heading to Baadal anyways, on a personal mission for ourselves.
It would be so incredible if you were to help, because frankly I'm at my wit's end. And I will give you the scale now, or when you come back, whatever you prefer.
Well, we have to come back here anyway for the ship.
True. I mean, whatever you're comfortable with, either way, we'll be back here.
I trust you.
What's closer? But the temple's not far. Baadal's closer than the temple.
Yeah, Baadal's here, we're here. So.
Do we want to go to the temple or Baadal first?
I think we should go to Baadal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fight the
okay.
storm.
Next spot sounds scary.
It's a magical storm.
We should ask the dragon everything she does know.
Yeah. It's a magic storm that kind of popped up one day, out of nowhere, and we haven't been able to get anyone in. And all communication via Sending Stone has not worked. And
Has anyone come home?
no.
Did you hear anything before the storm popped up? Anybody coming into the city that they didn't recognize?
There was some kind of passing rumors of a hooded figure, but that's all we know.
Don't know.
So it could be
Has it happened before?
No, never.
from the darkness, maybe.
Well, we can go and check it out.
Yeah, with our hippogriffs.
Hippogriffs.
And we have the dragon scale then?
So it's up to you guys. Do you want it now?
Let's take it now. Just
Yeah,
in
sure.
case.
Who wants it? Because you can...
We usually give it to you, right?
Yeah, I can take it.
So we're gonna fly there on our hippogriffs, right? Half a day, maybe? Or something to get there?
Goda, thank you for your kindness to us and for
I am
being
honored.
very trusting and easy to work with.
It's going to take you like an hour. to
Not
get
all of your kind are the same.
there. Do I know it?
This is new for us.
We'll fix what's happening up in
Thank you.
That's what we do.
Baadal.
You guys are a really good band.
Also, we're in a band.
Didn't you already?
No, not to her. To
Oh.
the guards. I get out my heart.
And it wasn't serious when I said it.
Okay then.
We fly into a
I have a
storm.
question. Does your mithril?
Yeah.
You don't get like stealth disadvantage, right?
Correct. So I don't.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just thinking because I was given all this money to buy
Yeah.
some sort of armor.
Yeah,
and
you
it'd
could
be
get-
great to get like a medium.
Are you getting that before we go?
Maybe if we can just like quick check it out.
I mean, do you want half plate?
What?
That's the strongest.
Mithril, it doesn't have
How much
disadvantage.
is
Is that right?
Yes, on stealth.
Yeah. Okay. Because the goal is highest AC with not disadvantage. on
There,
stealth.
what's the cost of mithril
500.
Oh, only 500.
plus the armor cost?
Oh, a whole bunch of armor cost.
750.
So total that would be
1250.
1250. Okay, so come in this shop, find what I want. Excuse me, shopkeeper?
Who is it?
Heskin again.
Oh.
The blue dragonborn.
Yes. Yes.
I was here
Yes.
earlier. My name
I
is
remember. Yes.
Udon.
Udon Jadon. Yeah.
Oh, you remember that song too?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's catchy.
So I'm looking to buy some of this mithril half plate.
Oh, really?
And total it would be about
1250.
1250. Okay. Is it possible I could get it for 1,000?
Maybe.
And I could maybe even trade some things as well. Because I am looking to sell a couple things.
Do you have a chain shirt? Or something?
I do, yeah. I can trade you my chain shirt.
Okay.
And then I have this exotic dagger as well.
Oh.
I could give you 70 for it.
Okay, how about the chain shirt?
Yeah.
50 in the book.
Yeah, 50. Roll a persuasion check.
120.
Okay. 14.
Yeah, that'll do. With those things.
Okay.
Yeah, along with
So 1,000. Okay, so I give my exotic dagger to
Oh,
him. Then I give you my chain shirt
Okay.
and get that mithril half plate.
We're all so high AC.
I come out of the shop with my new
And she's
half
shiny.
plate. What do you guys
You're
think?
matching mithril.
Hey!
mithril. Oh my gosh.
Pretty tight, huh?
Yeah.
And then I put like my just like cool cloaks and draperies over things, so it's sort of like
Wow. Well,
you know.
let's fly and save this town and find Calais.
Yeah.
You know?
One more step, one more clue. All right, let's
We
get
go fly.
our hippogriffs.
And then you fly for an hour.
Yay.
Do a storm.
Scratch Raynuk behind the ears and give him a little.
He's very happy.
I put my hood up because it's probably, I assume, raining if it's storming.
You throw armor. Gregor is like looking at you like, what? That's so nice. What is that?
Isn't it cool?
It's like mine.
I can still like move and stuff, and I'm not like really loud, but it's so protected.
And is it just a plate, or is it like
She's half
leg
plate.
and arms and stuff?
It's half
too?
plate, so
Okay,
whatever that
whatever
means.
that means. Okay.
Whatever that is.
So maybe some
Gotcha.
like pauldrons
Yeah.
and like a breastplate.
How much was that?
I paid 1,000 for it. Originally it was 1,200, but
Where'd you have that kind of money?
well,
From your family.
I mean, your
Oh.
aunt's.
Did we all have?
Remember, they gave us armor.
Yeah,
Stuff.
they gave
Oh,
me armor,
you just got
and
money,
then they
that's
just
right.
Yeah.
gave us money. 'cause
They didn't know what to
we
get
wanted.
them, so
They
it was
got
like a
gift
gift
cards.
card.
Yeah.
Good.
Which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, I can't even. I had my old armor, but I haven't been wearing that for so long. Where have I
The half plate?
kept that on me? That's gone on my horse, so that
Your
means it's back
hippogriff.
to the No.
It's probably on your hip.
Did I put my horse's saddle on the hippogriff? I don't think.
I think they came with saddles when we rented them.
I know, but I'm saying so like before
I don't know
I
if
got
you
my
did.
plate mail, I had old leather poopy armor, and I don't think I have it. I think I'm going into battle on armor, just with my shield.
Hey.
Because my plate mail is under repair.
If you're not wearing armor, do you want mage armor?
Yeah.
That mage armor will work. So I'm going into battle full pirate
Heath
mode.
Ledger.
Um,
With just the clothes and the lance.
I put on Skamal's big jacket.
Okay.
And like no shirt.
Mage armor lasts for 8 hours.
Yep. And it's not
Dang.
concentration, so I can.
That's awesome.
13
Do it on
plus
both of us.
my dexterity. Okay, so I'm at 16 then.
That's not bad. That's not bad. What are you at then?
17.
It's for you. Well, he's got a shield, but Wow, we're all
Yeah,
really
I've got
high
my
at
animated
AC.
shield,
Okay.
so frostburn in the sash, jacket. I don't have a hat yet.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
conjuring one.
It's glittery.
You could even, use the hat of disguise and just like turn it into a big hat.
Oh, that's right.
For a second.
If you,
Would you give me any
You have
reason?
a hat now.
I do like
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to attune to it too, so maybe not.
Okay. Well, anyway.
I put on the hat of disguise and make it like a big, like really
Giant
big,
floppy one.
obnoxious
Yeah.
pirate hat. A hat like this, Gregor? It's
Really big one.
really big one. A big old feather. Pointy hat.
Yeah.
so we fly.
Very far.
And then I shrink it down and make it kind of like a stocking cap.
Yeah, we're
kind of
the
chilly here.
Rained and wind
Oh
and...
no! You know what I make it into? One of those pilot caps with the goggles.
Oh,
'cause
nice.
I'm
That's amazing! Oh wow, I have my hood up.
Okay. Yeah, so it is raining and it is windy
It's
and
raining.
lightning bolts are just crashing down and thundering around you. You see a bunch of kind of just shapes flashing from in the clouds. And as
Like
you get
that.
and as you get close, you hear that laugh. That super creepy, icky laugh. But it's like really loud, louder than I'm physically
Then
able to
that's
project.
So no one's got in. How are we expecting to get in?
We're the chosen ones.
Obvious.
And as you say that, you see a really big shape coming from this kind of the lightning flashes, just moving towards you at a very fast speed.
Can I
And
tell what it is?
Nature checks.
yeah, do some nature checks. A very moment, this quick nature check.
I'm not gonna roll.
Oh man.
You see, this is a living lightning bolt.
Oh shoot!
Oh, nice.
Oh.
It's a living lightning bolt! I
And
yell
what?
through the
What?
pouring, crashing rain around us.
And as it flies towards you, it splits off into two entities. Okay,
I don't
roll
know
for
how far
initiative.
away we are, but
Oh man.
What kind of crappy D&D game would it be if it was only role playing?
there's been some sessions that
Couple
have
of our
just
sessions,
been.
yeah.
A lot of our sessions.
Like the freaking spa day.
Spa
Spa
day!
day.
So
The
overdue.
best.
All right.
happened.
Unnatural 20.
9.
It's 18.
Also 9.
Do you
Roll
get
D6s, or decide who wants to go first.
I got a 1, so Udon's before me.
Drya, you're first. Gregory, you're on deck.
Oh my freaking gosh, and we're fighting lightning. Well, let's do some divine smites up and in here. I'm going up to number 2,
Okay.
and I'm going to swipe at it with my elvish longsword.
Do that then.
28 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And I'm going to do a divine smite. 16 fire and magical slashing. And then I'm doing a divine smite.
16, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
And it takes 7 more radiant. Second attack,
That was number 2.
number 2. Ooh, 28 to hit.
Yep.
So 18 damage. And I will stay there because I don't want them to swipe at me. I'm done. I can make my cloak billow! No, I'm done. It's Gregor, right?
Yeah. Fly up on it and strike it with
Frostbrand.
Frostbrand. 22 to hit.
Oh, number 2 as well.
Number 1.
17
Okay.
total.
First hit.
I'll first hit. I have another roll. And that's an unnatural 20.
Yeah.
7 damage. I'll activate my animated shield. And I don't want to be close to this thing.
I don't either, but I'm like, I guess
So,
it'll-
okay, then I will move. I provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay.
And back off.
It misses.
Ooh.
You're done.
Okay.
A lightning strike from the cloudy, stormy sky around you zaps your hippogriff for 10 lightning damage, and your hippogriff is on fire.
Oh no!
Your hippogriff only has like 19 health.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, our hippogriffs are very vulnerable. I was kind of hoping we'd go to the side on the ship, but
You're gonna have to use your action to put out the hippogriff's fire.
Oh.
And your next.
feathers.
Isn't it raining? Can that like help me out?
Come on, Storm, help me out.
Well, it just takes your action to.
I know, I just wanted to
pat it
cast
out.
bark skin on my hippogriff. Can I do that while I'm patting it out? If it's a touch, I'm like,
Sure. Yes. There's
sick.
All right, Finn.
Okay.
Are you bonus action anything?
I'll give inspiration to Dryad.
Thanks.
Okay.
So it's a D8 right now?
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to fly up next to Gregor and cast haste.
Ooh.
Is Mithril armor conductive?
Ooh. So you get haste, so it's +2 to AC, and then an extra action on your turn, which you can use for one attack.
Dang. Thanks. Finnegan, you're a good wizard. Fight lightning with lightning, right, Finn?
You have
But-
advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal.
Oh, that's
Yes.
fun.
Where does it say
So you're
that?
just gonna
This is
see
for
it.
shocking grasp. So
Yeah, lightning-based magic and attacks.
one is going to charge Gregor.
Oh.
17 to hit.
No.
No.
You're not wearing armor. You just have a shield.
He is
But he
mage
gave me
armor.
mage armor, so my HP was 13. He mage armored it up to 16, and then my animated shield makes it 18.
Plus haste.
And haste adds
And
2 as
haste.
You have 20.
What?
Oh my god.
That shouldn't be a
Okay,
waste.
well,
That's
You're made
nuts.
of rock.
It only lasts for a minute though.
For his second attack, he got a 24 to hit you.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I'm like, I'm invincible.
you take 20 lightning damage.
Wow, amazing.
And number 2 is now going to attack Dryad.
Yeah.
Does 19
Anyways,
hit
I
you,
rolled a
Dryad?
Nope.
26 hits you.
Yeah.
29 in damage. Dryad. Okay.
2 attacks, I guess. Unnatural 20.
Yeah.
Okay. 11 damage. And then I'm going to do another Divine Smite. 8 more Radiant. And then second attack. Does 15 hit?
It's dead.
It had one left.
Nice.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay.
Took that one on by yourself.
I smite lightning.
My attacks are over 20 and 18 and
Over 20.
and a 20.
Yeah, 3 hit.
Okay, all three.
So just please, just total all the damage.
All right, you got it. 46.
It's dead.
Nice.
Chop, chop, chop.
Wow.
Frost beats lightning.
Is he laughing now?
Oh, Mortem.
Yeah.
He's angry, screaming.
Cure wounds on my hypocrite.
Oh, yeah, because you're just going to hit by lightning.
Haste is running out. This time is ticking.
Yeah, and then you're going to feel
it's
real
not gonna
awful.
be good.
With a final lightning crash, Finnegan, you take 3 lightning damage and are on fire. And then the storm fizzles.
Oh!
And suddenly the sky is clear and
There's birds chirping.
That's it! For a month, they couldn't get in.
I'm like Septimus and Stardust, just pet myself.
and Mortem is standing is
In the
like,
sky.
He's like
Flying.
flying
He's got the popcorn like half up to his mouth, like, oh crap.
and he screams and vanishes into a black cloud.
I'll have to do better than that.
Hate that guy.
We're gunning for you next.
Yeah, he needs
What's his
to-
name again?
Mortem.
Mordecai.
We should look up this guy. You know,
Yeah.
ask around about him. You know, because we keep running into
Well,
him.
he can
Yeah, is he
change.
bugging people other than us?
I mean, maybe.
Or maybe, sir, I don't know. Maybe we should have looked at the
He
ancient
seems to be one of
library.
the
Creatures of darkness.
right, one of the leaders of sorts.
Yes,
Serving
but
Scoth.
there has to be more information about him if he is as ancient of a being as Scoth.
Yeah, try and maybe
Pretty
when
close.
maybe when you're in the aura again, maybe you'll be able to remember something of him if he's part of the hierarchy or if he's like
And write it down.
Yeah, write yourself notes.
In the aura.
We should give you a notepad, so when you're in there, you can write yourself a bunch of notes.
Interesting. I never really thought about that.
It's okay. We're the smart ones.
You guys, I've never had a journal before.
It took us, how many months? Think of it.
That
I
one.
bet people on the podcast are like screaming.
we asked her if she had a boyfriend before we asked about her enemy.
Or like, yeah, write it down while you're in the aura, then take it out.
I will
so
will
simple.
use a journal and do that.
Cool.
That's the bigger plot.
I'll see what I know. Hopefully it's a lot.
Unlistenable.
Okay, well, do we see the Isle of Baadal?
Yep. Thanks, right, Blade.
All right, you guys.
What does it look like? What do we see? What's on the island?
Baadal is it's a town. It's just a small town, kind of on a floating island, full of, and its main population is Aarakocra. There are wide and tall rock pillar watchtowers kind of surrounding it, and then there are rock platforms that kind of continue to elevate more, with settlements on each one.
Should go see how they're doing.
Yeah.
And this is that afternoon I requested to search
Yeah.
for Callaway.
Should we talk to like the ancestral? I
Yeah,
think they would know.
that's the
That's
best.
a good idea.
Let's go.
Fly down towards.
Okay, so as you guys are flying down, a bunch of Aarakocra are like coming out of their homes and like
Pew pew.
starting to fly around, and they're just like there's shouts of acclamations of
Oh yeah.
the storm's gone. Oh my god! And everybody's coming out. The Wicked Witch is dead.
I don't have time for the whole number.
Udon, you should go ask for a reward. And take someone else.
We can ask the ancestral and just say, "Hey, we just cleared your storm."
But leave it to me, you guys. I got this. Okay.
Say
Asking
nothing.
for rewards is a delicate matter.
Right.
So.
All right, we go
Yeah, we go to the
Yeah.
ancestral. home.
whatever looks like the fanciest house.
Yeah.
But Psyche, the ancestral is Christ-like and lives in a humble hovel and serves the people.
So, at the furthest point
Humble
up
carpenter.
from where you guys landed,
Oh,
at the
it's
highest,
the highest point.
is the ancestral home.
Well, that
Wow.
just seems
Not
that's
this town.
ostentatious.
Is it like Greek-looking? You mentioned pillars and stuff. Is that
Yes.
like Greco
Yes.
style?
It's very
Okay. Oh, cool. Like
Flowing
tall,
clothes.
floating.
Oh, cool.
Kid
And 'cause-
Icarus,
'cause
like-
Yes,
when you
exactly.
think about it, I mean, a lot of these living spaces are kind of above where normal like clouds would be, so they don't really need to worry about getting rained on. So there's not a lot of roofs.
So it's a very unnatural storm.
So this has been a bad month for them.
Jeez.
Had to learn about building roofs.
They didn't have roofs.
What an ironic punishment.
Okay.
Oh,
That's why they were targeted.
this
They were
is for your
unprepared.
hubris.
Okay, so we're at the ancestral home.
Yep.
I dismount Raynuk and
Yeah, I tie up.
stride
lights.
up to the door or opening or what have you,
Okay.
The archway.
and knock.
And a young female Aarakocra, like she's maybe like 14. She like
cute.
opens the door. She's a very small bird. She's like, and she opens the door and she's like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Hello, may I speak to the ancestral here?
Well, that's my dad. Dad! And it's very sing-songy, very chirpy, very bird-like, and a laugh comes from the other end of the home, and a regal-looking male Aarakocra. He's wearing like a blue robe with a belt, and he comes to the door and he says, "What can I do for you?"
Hello, I'm Udon Jadon, and these are my comrades here. We just took care of your storm for you, and we have some questions, if you don't mind.
You stopped the storm.
Aye.
That was you?
We
A couple
did.
of lightning elementals, it seemed like.
As
We were
per
sent
the
by
dragon,
a great
yes.
dragon in the
Oh,
capital.
she did send someone. That's good news.
Yes.
And he reaches out and he kind of like gratefully like grasps your arm, Udon, and like shakes your hand. And
Thank you.
I am Sinefo, and this is my daughter Gauth. Please come in. And he welcomes you.
Thank you.
What do we see in the house?
A lot. He lives pretty well. There's a lot of like fine
Wine.
wine. So much wine.
Take
Bird baths
that
full of wine.
sleight of hand skill for right.
Oh no.
And as you're trying to like snatch some wine, a butler comes around.
Well, I
Would
want
you like
to
some
see.
wine?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
What were their names one more time?
So it's Synefo, Synnefo, and Gauth, Gaoth.
I'm so curious about how a bird's beak makes those like sounds.
Yeah.
They must have throats.
Yeah. And teeth.
Synefo, since we've purged your lands of this storm, we often don't get paid for our work in this land. If you had anything to spare, whether it's a warm meal or well, I was gonna say a roof over our heads, but
and he chuckles warmly.
it would be much appreciated. But if not, we absolutely understand.
Well, as for lodging, if you need to stay here, you can stay. We have plenty of rooms here in the ancestral home, or I'm sure I can arrange for free stay in the tavern. This is just kind of something fun that we like to give to travelers to the region. These are winged boots. While you wear these boots, you have a fly speed equal to your walk speed. You can also you can use the boots to fly for up to 4 hours, or all at once, or in several shorter flights. Each one using a minimum of 1 minute from the duration. If you are flying when the duration expires, you descend at a rate of 30 feet per round until you land. The boots regain 2 hours of flying capability for every 12 hours that they're in.
Oh wow, that's slower than Featherfall.
Dang, that's dope. Thank you.
How many do we have? One set?
One set.
Just one set?
Just one set of boots.
Well,
They're pretty rare enchanted
Pretty
items.
nice.
So.
That's incredibly kind. Thank you.
It is my pleasure. Thank you for ridding us of this storm. We've
Absolutely.
been out of contact for a while, and frankly, we're running low on food.
Absolutely, yes. Well, when we go back to the capital, we'll inform them of this. Also, we come here on another matter.
Yes.
My friend here is looking for someone.
Oh, who are you looking for?
Thank you, Don. 13, 14 years ago, give or take, a woman was captive aboard the Shahar, the black sail ship.
You're looking for Kellen.
Oh my.
What?
well,
That was unexpected and life-changing. How?
you know her? She fell here.
Yes.
She fell.
Well, she
She jumped
off the ship.
Ah, yes, the site where she landed is there's a crack in the fence, and it's like a deep human Bugs Bunny hole in the ground.
Yeah, the skirt's there somehow.
It's so deep we've never actually retrieved the remains.
She fell through
Yeah,
the whole island.
And she was going,
Wow. I hope
There was a
doesn't happen.
coyote for some reason.
okay.
So, Kaole.
Yes, Kalale. She
It's the first time her name out of a stranger's mouth.
she jumped from the Edge Shahar all those years ago.
That's what Captain Skull said.
She landed. Well, she didn't land. One of our guards was doing rounds flying around the island, and he saw her falling, and he caught her.
Good man.
She was with us for just a little over 2 years. We didn't trust her at first. I mean, that ship has been the bane of everyone's existence for 30 years.
We stopped. We took over that ship too. So.
We killed
Well,
no
it was
worries.
just full of surprises, all of you. My goodness.
Yes.
But so we obviously, she fell from the ship with black sails. Had to have been some sort of trick or
Where is she?
ploy.
Where is she? Mr. Bird.
She left to find something or someone after 2 years with us.
She didn't say.
She she mentioned something about her love. That's.
But she didn't
What-
say specifically where she went.
Would have had another love by that time. Where did she?
Did she say
is it?
who her love was?
What direction? Did she fly?
She traveled south to Hawaii.
Did she board another ship or take a mount?
I mean, we flew her down to the nearest ground area,
Okay.
and she hoofed it from there.
So Udon is Calloway.
Oh my
She would be in her 40s.
Yeah, you're like, what, 20 something?
Yeah, I'm like late 20s.
All this time after
Also,
after all
I
this
don't
time,
think
you
she
just
looks
suddenly go, hey,
Callow.
Conor McGregor?
Oh, I remember now.
I thought it was Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Duh. All this time.
Now who has amnesia?
I know, seriously.
She's probably not calling her
Oh yeah, because you're half elf.
name. It's okay.
He's
Oh.
probably gonna die.
But yeah,
way
so
before you.
she traveled to Hawaii.
So you.
Time Calais will die.
Oh no.
The ages. Okay.
So she left.
All right. Well, thank you. Let's go to the temple. Let's cleanse it. Let's go to Hawaii.
Guys, these boots
Made for
are made for flying.
Hey.
I
And-
have the spell fly,
Yes.
so I probably
I
don't.
don't.
need those.
I think me or you would need them because they can fly.
Can you
They
fly?
I can levitate.
Did you fly?
I don't. I've only done it when Udon cast it on me.
You can fly.
I can't, and I frankly have been a little jealous of all the celestials flying around the ore, and Eladrin obviously can't fly. But
Dry up. Have the flying.
really, are you guys sure?
Go
no,
for it.
Because I'm
That's too silly. for me.
flying with my cape and radiant sword.
That is pretty.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get Pekka to do the flying for me.
So in that case,
Carry me, Pecker.
does somebody want my bracers of archery or my ring of cold resistance?
I don't use my bow much because my dex isn't. So
I don't either, but it kind of helps boost
I would
that.
use them more.
I don't even know if I can use it.
Yeah.
This gives you +1 to attacks with bows and gives you an extra 1d4 of poison
Does that
damage.
work with crossbows too?
Just long bows and short bows.
I'll take the braces. Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I couldn't attune
Nice.
one. Cool. I put my new shoes on with little wings.
Give them a spin. It's like when you first
I'll give you my
use
bracers.
those like hoverboard things.
Yeah.
Or like with the wheels that like you
Yeah.
lean forward on. And it's like, how is this even done?
Is there
But anyway,
anything
yeah.
that you want to do while you're here in
Baadal?
Baadal?
It's just I want to run around the flying island, but like I want to
really
get to that
need
temple and
Yeah.
and on to Hawaii
See if we can
so
play
bad.
through that.
Like
Sure.
as a character thing too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Gregor has more fire in his sails than ever.
Sales.
I think.
What time of
You
day
have
is
sales
it
now.
right
It's
now?
like afternoon. It took us an hour to get here, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
and
late.
it didn't
Yeah,
take
we
long to
could go
investigate
back.
at all. Mr.
So
Cypher
go to the
was.
capital.
This
and
was
then
just
go
You guys
there.
made it.
Yeah.
You guys
that's
made a
quick
fun,
here.
silly joke out of the encounter, so that was a good time.
Mr. Bird, anyone in your town want to join our crew? How about your daughter?
Oh,
She
yeah.
looks like she wants to travel the world.
Yeah, she's what?
We're saving the world and we
50?
have a ship.
And we're holding auditions for crew
Bird years.
positions.
We might have some interested parties at the tavern.
The low lifes, let's go get them.
They're not. Look, you can't say that out loud, Dryad.
I mean the high lifes.
Josh, is there a parrot?
it's still not good.
Is there a parrot Aarakocra we can recruit?
Absolutely.
Is there a what?
To the tavern.
Yes. And he's just gonna copy everything you say.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the
Mr.
tavern. I bust into the tavern and I get out my cittern and I'm like to get attention from everyone in the tavern.
So you barge into Windblown Tap Tavern.
Kick it open.
And a male, like eagle-looking Aarakocra looks at you and yes.
And then I start playing like a really complicated like
Roll a performance check.
I pay a gold for a drink.
Ooh.
While she
I'm gonna use lucky.
He pours you a good old drink.
Oh no.
bird booze.
And also, our ship
Probably
isn't
really
even going to be
sugary.
done yet.
14.
Oh yeah. Everyone's impressed.
Hello, everyone. I'm Udon Jadon, and this is my band.
I get my harp out.
I've got my pan flute. Sorry, there's spit in here. Hang on.
Good job, Finn. Basically, we're on a mission to save the world from darkness, and we have a ship that we just acquired and are looking for a crew. Would anyone like to travel the world with us, saving it from evil?
And a guy in the back corner who looks like he's a parrot. He's a parrot, Aarakocra. He steps out and he has an accordion and he's playing that repetitive melody from Breath of the Wild.
No.
And I start like playing with it, like jamming.
He stands up and he says, "A ship, you say?"
Yes, I said this. Like slightly regretting my decision.
You want me on your ship?
What are your skills?
Oh,
Do you
so
want to be
many.
on my ship? What's your name, kid?
My name is Jin.
Jin. Hello, Jin. I'm Udon. Like I said before. Have you ever worked on a ship before?
I haven't, but I have a lot of experience flying.
That's true. That's true. It'd be nice to have somebody who can fly on our ship.
And I'm also good at music too.
Okay, we already have a whole band, but what else do you got?
I'm good at tying knots.
That's important.
Able-bodied bird.
Able-bodied bird.
An able seabird.
Cool.
You will have to rename the crow's nest, of course.
Bird's nest.
Hey, that's my nest. Hands off, kid.
What's your, how much do we want to pay him?
What?
Don't say anything about pay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd like to join our crew, we would love to have you.
Yeah, what's it pay?
It's free for you to come.
Well, free room and board, and the adventure of a lifetime.
And meals by some cook we'll hire eventually.
Oh, and meals.
1 gold a day.
I can
If
live
you're
with that.
useful.
1 silver.
Nope, I can't live with that. That's less than minimum wage.
What the heck are silvers and coppers for then?
That's
Drinks.
the age-old question. D&D players everywhere.
It's super true. We'll give you 10.
Get out of here.
We'll give you 10 silver a day.
Wait, isn't that?
That's what goal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Alright, it's a
When do
deal.
I start?
As soon as you get to our ship, which is in the capital.
Get to.
We're heading there now. It has black
hang on.
sails.
And he starts.
Wait, hold up.
He barges out. He barges out, and he starts flying towards the
In
castle.
standard D&D, it's gold, silver, and like brass, right? Or like copper.
Copper, yeah.
Copper. It really should be more like 1 to 2 copper a day. Like,
Yeah,
that's,
I know.
that's what a
That's
standard
like-
medieval wage should be.
You already promised.
He's the highest
Okay.
paid.
We haven't signed a contract.
He's the first officer, so we'll. Well, not first officer technically, but if the rest of the crew will.
Yeah, he can be
Everybody else is
from
gonna have to
now
climb the
on-
ladder.
I
to
promise
get to
I
that
won't
point.
discuss my wage with
there. He'll sign a contract.
Hear anyone talking about unions?
Well, we'll just give him a rank that makes sense. He'll be the mid, not midshipman.
Sailing master.
First lieutenant.
He knows nothing about sailing.
Neither do we.
Exactly.
Oh, wait.
We need a
You
crew.
guys-
He knows how to
You know
fly.
what? You know what? I'm gonna retcon for kicks and giggles. I'm also a really good cook.
No, but like.
We need a cook, you guys.
Yeah, but like he could be the sailing master.
Because he wants to fly
flies
up
up
the
to the
mast.
sails.
Yeah.
Well, he can still cook.
Whatever you want.
Who's our bosun? Do you know anything about sailing?
He doesn't know anything about
He
No,
that.
can
wait.
tie knots. Oh.
Yeah, that.
Retcon again.
All he's qualified to be is an able-bodied seaman,
Or a cook.
and we're giving him a gold a day for it.
And then as you're talking about cooks, from another corner booth, you hear the thumping sound of a tiny presence walking towards you, and he says, "Did somebody say cook?" And you look down
no.
and you see
Just the
Welby, the Onion Man.
Oh
The
God, he
halfling.
found
Well,
us.
he's the onion man.
The halfling
Oh.
from Campy.
The onion lane.
I would be honored to travel with the chosen ones and cook you so many dishes.
Let's eat him off the
That's
Is it all onion?
Yeah, can we have something other than onions?
I don't know why you would
Onion
want
rings.
Start
to.
you off like gentle with
Onion
scallions and
crown.
then
I can
I will work with whatever ingredients you provide me with, but I will pick up onions whenever we stop anywhere.
Team meeting.
Yeah.
Not you, Welby, go.
We huddle up.
Maybe we could pay him in onions.
Okay, guys. Here's the deal.
I would take that!
Yeah.
Yeah, face the wall, count to 100.
You know, we did that thing where I was like, oh, you know, I want to convince people that this is awesome and open it up to everyone, and then a bunch of really lame people jump in. And then it's like, oh, maybe we should have had like an official audition or something. But it's too late now. You know? Like, these guys are in, it looks like.
No,
but hey,
we
we
can
need
say no to Welby.
That's true. We don't have a
Oh,
It
don't
doesn't
break
matter.
his heart though.
No, I don't care.
Like his little onion-shaped heart.
I just got the scimitar, flying ship with black sail, super edgy.
You don't want a
Welby is
halfling
not
cook?
welcome on. I don't mind a halfling cook, just not Welby.
Alright, that's fair. I'm so sorry, Mr. Welby.
We get Giovanni make pizzas.
Yeah,
That's
Giovanni's the cook.
That's a good plan.
Thank you, Welby, for your offer. But right now, we're okay.
Made an enemy for life.
He's gonna kill us at the end.
He turns into Syndrome.
Tore me apart.
So
Next time you wake up with an onion next to your face, know I was there.
Get out.
So we have a parrot bird man
Named Jin.
named Jin. Okay, we'll assign him. So we just told him to go to the capital, find our ship.
And he did. He's already on his way.
We'll discuss wages.
Okay. So do we go to our hippogriffs to go leave?
So as you're getting up back on your hippogriffs, there's an Aarakocra, kind of another young Aarakocra, who is kind of like standing in awe of your party, and they're holding like this little necklace, kind of looks like a little, kind of like made out of shells and like kind of a little homemade necklace or whatever. She walks up to Drya, and it's like, hey,
Hi.
I think you're really pretty, and I made this for you.
Oh, that's pretty.
We can't give this kid a job too.
Do you mind?
It's kind of
Do you
cute.
mind if I put it on you?
Sure. Is it shiny?
It could have bad magic.
It's kind of it looks homemade.
Okay.
Arcana
So like crappy,
check.
crappy
Should we do
craft
a blood
Arcana check.
Arcana check
on the necklace.
on the necklace. 21.
There are no magical properties of the necklace.
Okay.
Just crappily.
And so, do you kind of like get down, look closer
okay.
to this person?
Yeah.
And she reaches up and she kind of
Stabs you with the
puts it around you, and as her hands click together, there is a puff of black smoke, and Drya disappears.
What?
Hey,
I rolled a 21.
There's no magic on the necklace. And as you look up, 65 feet above you, you see Mortem holding Drya.
I
And
knew
he
this
has-
was bad. I had
Oh,
bad
it's
juju
not.
vibes
Just-
from the
He
beginning.
has a dagger to her throat.
That wasn't a very good impression you did.
Man, as disguises go,
And then,
that was low, man.
yeah, it worked.
Yeah. I like shiny things.
Shows
Your
off.
biggest weakness.
I know.
Yeah, shows on your chin.
Okay, so he is, so Drya, if you guys remember, has the dragon scale of light as a necklace tied to her, tied around her neck, and he's like trying to hold onto her while holding the knife to her throat, while also trying to take the scale.
Oh, your scale.
And then he does actually manage to get a hold of the cord, and he grabs the scale, and it burns his hand, and you hear him scream out in agony from that pain, from that jolt of pain. He pulls his hand back and rips the cord around her neck, and he drops the scale. Shy leaps from Drya and kind of like nosedives down towards the scale. And while this is happening, he very angrily and just kind of he's just a disgusting
person, and he looks at all of you, and he says,
See if you can save your precious paladin in time. Without the dragon scale of light, she'll wither away in this darkened world. Bring your scale to the highest place to save her.
and then he vanishes with Drya.
He dropped the scale.
And Shy does catch it. And she's like kind of holding onto the cord, and it weighs a lot for her little tiny body. And she lowers it down to you guys, and she looks dazed and confused. Like she has no sense of direction. She feels like she looks lost.
I hold out my arm to Shy.
And
Come here,
she
Shy
kinda,
crawls on.
I kind of like scratch her like a little cat. And I take the scale of light.
So he said the specific thing that Mortem said is bring the scale of light to the highest place.
Is the temple the highest place?
I don't know.
Highest place in the realm, highest place in the world?
I ask.
Well, that would be
whoever is close
Amsterdam.
by. Is anyone standing around?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people, and they're all just kind of like, oh,
Hey, anyone know where the highest place would be?
the highest place, there's like a high elf there who's just like, that's up.
Perfect.
I mean, it's probably the temple, Anubis
It
temple.
has to be. He wants to meet us there
well,
because he's going to do another fancy trick.
And it does have to be. It's the highest place in the realm. It's literally the highest point.
Let's go!
Alright, onward.
Thank you. Come on,
Take my hippogriff with you.
Oh, and come on,
Yeah.
Jin.
Oh,
Jin's display's already halfway.
Jin is already on the way to our place.
All right. How did he can he?
What was our timeline? Again, what was our deadline?
There was no
how long
deadline.
is
There
she?
wasn't a deadline.
Oh, didn't he say that dry was gonna like shrivel without the scale?
You don't know how long
Okay.
that'll take.
Okay.
But you
Sorry.
do recall from the past, from her saying that the scale is kind of an anchor point for her,
Okay.
being out of the ore.
Let's just go, go,
Yeah.
go!
Yeah.
Fly.
Yeah.
Maybe we are the chosen ones.